Hello my grade 6 students. Today I am going to do a lesson through a video. Today's lesson is fractions. So take your textbook and turn page number 112, and before starting the lesson we will find the new words of this lesson. So go through the lesson carefully. So these are the new words in this lesson. Now you have to write these new words on your writing book and find the meanings of these words. Now we will read these new words. First one, 1/2, 1/3, colored quantity, 1/4, quarter, 3/4, denominator, numerator, proper fractions, unit fractions, equivalent fractions, comparison, symbols like that, greater than, less than, ascending order and descending order. Now we identify fractions using figures. Then first one, I am going to color this portion. Then colored portion is whole one. Now I am going to divide the same quantity into two equal parts and colored one portion out of it. Then colored portion is 1/2. We write this in this way, and I am going to divide the same quantity into three equal parts. Then I am going to color 1 out of 3. Then colored quantity we can write as a fraction in this way, and we read this as 1/3. Now I am going to divide the same quantity into 4 equal parts. Then I am going to color 3 out of this. Then colored portion we can write as a fraction in this way, and we read this as 3/4. Then I am going to divide the same quantity into 5 equal parts, and 2 parts are colored. So we can write this colored portion 2/5. We'll identify the numerator and denominator of a fraction. See this example. Now you can see two numbers above this line and below this line. The number above this line is called the numerator. The number below this line is called denominator. Now we read this as 3/7. Or we can read 3/7. Now see this example. 4/. Now what is numerator? Numerator is 4 and denominator is 11. We read this as 4/11 or 4/11. The types of fractions. Then first one, unit fractions. Now special property of unit fractions, always numerator is 1. Now see this example, numerator is 1. 1/3, 1/10, 1/15. Now numerators of all these fractions is 1. So these are called unit fractions. Now second type is proper fractions. Now special property of proper fractions, always numerator is less than the denominator. Now see this fraction, 2/5. Numerator is less than the denominator. Now we can write 3/10, 7/11. Always numerator is less than the denominator. Now next one is equivalent fractions. Next type is third one is equivalent fractions. Now see this example, 1 over 2. Now we can form equivalent fractions. Using figures. Now first figure, now we will write equivalent fraction for half. First figure we can represent using a figure by color one part of this. Then I am going to divide this same quantity into 4 equal parts. Then I am going to color the same quantity. Then colored portion can write as a fraction 2 over 4. Now these are equivalent fractions. Same quantity we can write in 2 ways. Now divide the same quantity into 8 equal parts. Now color the same quantity. Then colored portion is 4 over 8. Then we can write these fractions together. 1 over 2 equal 2 over 4 equal 4 over 8. Then these are called equivalent fractions. Now you have a clear idea about types of fractions. Now I am going to explain equivalent fractions further. There are two methods of forming equivalent fractions. First method is multiplying both numerator and denominator of a fraction by the same value, and we can divide numerator and denominator by the same value. This is the first method of forming equivalent fraction. Method 1. Now see this example, 3 over 4. Now multiply both the numerator and denominator of this fraction by the same value. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by 2 without 0. We can take any number. Then take the product of these two numbers. 3 into 2, 6. 4 into 2, 8. Then equivalent fraction of 3 over 4 is 6 over 8. Now see another example, another equivalent fraction for 3 over 4. Multiply numerator, both numerator and denominator by 5. 3 over 4 multiply both numerator and denominator by 5, same value. Then new numerator is 3 into 5. 3 into 5 is 15 over 4 into 5 is 20. Now make another equivalent fraction for this by multiplying without 2 and 5. Then multiply both numerator and denominator as you like. This is the second method of forming equivalent fractions, method 2. Divide both numerator and denominator of a fraction by the same value. Now 4 over 10. We can divide both numerator and 10 of this fraction by 2. 4 over 10. Divide both numerator and denominator by 2. Then new numerator is, when divide 4 by 2 is 2. When divide 10 by 2 is 5. Then equivalent fraction of 4 over 10 is 2 over 5. We can't divide this fraction further. So this is called simplest form of the fraction. Simplest. Simplest form of the fraction. Now see another example. 6 over 18. Then divide both numerator and denominator by 2. Then what is the numerator here? Numerator is 3. When divide 18 by 2, new numerator is 9. Now here again 3 over 9 we can divide by 3. 9 over 3 divide by 3, both can divide by 3. Then we can take the simplest form of 6 over 18 as 1 over 3 or 1/3. Let's move to the next part of the lesson, comparison of fractions. First one, we will compare the fractions having numerator as 1. Now see this example, 1 over 3 and 1 over 5. Now using these figures, you can identify the largest fraction here. 1/3. Represent this fraction using a figure. Then 1/3 we can represent using color one part of this, 1 over 3. Now divide the same quantity into 5 equal parts. Now color 1 over 1 out of 5. Then this represents 1 over 5. Now you can see the largest fraction out of 1/3 and 1/5 as 1 over 3. Then we can represent this using symbols. 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 5. Then what is the least denominator here? 3 and 5 out of 3 and 5. Least denominator is 3. This is the largest fraction. Now see this example, 1 over 7 and 1 over 9. Now without using figures, you can select the highest or largest fraction here. Select the least denominator out of 7 and 9. Denominators are 7 and 9. Then least denominator is 1 over 7. Then 1 over 7 is the largest fraction. How you read this? 1 over 9 or 1 upon 9 is lesser than 1 over 7. Then you can read this in this way. 1 over 7 is larger than 1 over 9. Now we will compare the fractions having the same numerator. Now first we identify the fractions with same numerator. Now 2 over 5 and 2 over 3. Now you can see these numerators of these fractions as 2. The fractions with same numerator. Then largest fraction having the least denominator. Least denominator out of 5 and 3 is 3. Therefore 2 over 3 or 2/3 is greater than 2 over 5. When we compare the fractions having the same numerator, largest fraction having the least denominator. Now see this example. Example 1, example 2, 3 over 9 and 3 over 12. Then what is the largest fraction? Using this symbol, connect this 3 over 9 and 3 over 12. Select the least denominator. Least denominator having the largest fraction. Therefore, this is the largest fraction. Compare the fractions having unequal denominators. Now see this example. First one, 1 over 3 and 2 over 6. 4 over 6. Now we can see the denominators of these fractions are different. Therefore, these fractions are called the fractions with unequal denominators. Now we have to make the first denominator as 6. Then how you make this denominator as 6? We can perform equivalent fractions. Multiply both numerator and denominator of this fraction by 2. Then 1 over 3 multiply by 2. We multiply this by 2 to make 6 as the denominator here. Now here new numerator or product of these two numbers is 2 over 6. Here 4 over 6. Now we obtain the fractions with same denominator. Then the fractions, how you compare the fractions with same denominator? Then largest numerator having the largest fraction. Therefore 2 over 6 is lesser than 4 over 6. We can compare these fractions in this way, but when we write the answer, write the given fractions 1/3 is lesser than 4 over 6. Next, comparison of fractions having the same denominator. Now see this 3 over 7 and 1 over 7. Now you can see in these fractions denominator are equal. Therefore, these fractions are called the fractions with same denominators. Now 3 over 7 and 1 over 7, largest fraction having the largest numerator. Now largest numerator out of 3 and 1 is 3. Therefore 3 over 7 is the largest fraction. Now second example, see this 1 over 5. Next one 4 over 5. Next one 2 over 5. Now you can see in these fractions denominators are equal. Therefore, we will arrange these fractions in ascending order. You know, ascending order means form from the smallest one to biggest one. Then the smallest fraction here is the least numerator, the fractions with least numerator. Least numerator out of 1, 4 and 2 is 1. Then least one is 1 over 5. Then next one, the next larger number is 2 over 5. Then next one, the largest fraction is the fraction with largest numerator, 4 over 5. Now these fractions can form according to ascending order is in this way. Now we have finished the comparison of fractions. So let's move to the final part of the lesson, that is addition and subtraction of fractions. Let's do addition of fractions having the same denominator. Now see the example 1. 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4. Now I am going to explain this using figures. 1 over 4. Divide this into 4 equal parts and represent this fraction using colored one part here. Then this is the 4 over 1. Now divide the same figure into 4 equal parts. That means represent the second fraction 2 over 4 using this figure. Then color 2 parts here. Then colored portion as a fraction is 2 over 4. Now take the sum of colored portions. Then we can write here colored portion altogether 3 over 4. Then we can write here 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4 is 3 over 4. That means take the sum of numerators here but don't change the denominator. Now see the second example. 1 over 8 plus 2 over 8. Now you can see in these fractions denominators are equal. So we can take the addition taking sum of numerators. We will write this step in this way. Take the sum of numerators. Then sum of numerator is 3 over 8. Now see this third example. Tell me the answer here. 2 over 5 plus 1 over 5. Now you can see these fractions denominators are equal. So take the sum of denominators and write the answer. Let's do subtraction of fraction having the same denominator. See the example 1. 4 over 5 subtract 2 over 5. Now you can see these fractions denominators are equal. So we have to subtract the numerator. Write this step in this way. Then answer is 2 over 5. Now see the second example. Second example is 10 over 13 minus 4 over 13. Denominators are equal. So do subtraction of numerators. Then write this step in this way. 10 minus 4. Answer is 6 over 13. Now see the third example. Third example is 7 over 15 minus 2 over 15. The fractions is same denominator. So do subtraction of numerators. 7 minus 2 over 15. We should write the same denominator here. Then when 2 subtract from 7 is 5. 5 over 15. But here we have to write the simplest form of the answer. That means form equivalent fraction by dividing 5. 5 over 15 divide by 5. Both numerator and denominator. Then answer is 1 over 3. We should keep the answer in the simplest way. Let's do addition and subtraction of fractions having unequal denominators. Now see the first example. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4. Now you can see denominators are different from each other. So we have to make equal denominators. That means make equivalent fractions. Now we have to change the first fraction denominator as 4. Therefore 1 over 2, this denominator convert as 4. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. Then this fraction is 4. Then product of 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Now we made the fractions having equal denominator. So take the sum of numerators. 2 plus 1. The answer is 3 over 4. Now this is the way of adding of fractions having unequal denominators. Now see this second example. This one is 1 over 3 minus 1 over 6. Now these denominators are not equal, so make 3 as 6. Multiply both numerator and denominator of this fraction by 2. Then we can write this calculation here. Then what is the fraction here? 2 over 6. 1 over 6. Make equivalent fractions. Then answer is same denominator right here. Do the subtraction of numerators. Then answer is 1 over 6. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Please do all the exercises as homework. Thank you for listening. Let's meet again.